Hey folks, welcome back on the Mysterious JG. I wanted to take a moment to confirm that I have my horse. Not lovely, just horse. And that I'm don't have to redo
Yep.
the thing where you get rid of the evil power symbols. And we're back to
Yep.
killing our horse.
Yep.
No, we literally are back to killing our horse. I think I found a place where it's the horse can't handle the truth here. Horse can't handle the stream. I was trying to avoid a really long land route, and I found a bit of wilderness. This is going to be really, really hard on the horse. It looks like there's just a big, tall cliff here that we can't get up quite as easily as I thought we could. We're actually really close to Beaver Hollow, for what that's worth. So if you check the other side of the river, you'll see there's just a tall cliff over here. Maybe there's a way to get over here from here. There we go. Figured there had to be a way. There's also wild turkeys. Now let's save the game to avoid additional horse death. I'll save over Wisdom of the Elders too, because why not? And we'll see if we can figure out what this charlatan has been trying to... he's trying to drive the people away from this mine so that presumably he's got some get-rich-quick scheme. Or I don't know, I do feel like that guy was up to no good. I don't know why my horse is flashing, but it seems distressed. Is it under attack? No, no. I feel protective of my horse, having sent it to its death.
This is a dag.
The dig, dig, diggly dig. Oh, I guess you can find this without going through the storyline quest, and you don't get the option to pull. Or maybe there really is truly evil dark power at work in here. It says a real King's Quest feel to it all of a sudden. Like if I take some stairs wrong, I'll fall to my death and it'll go... Oh. Doesn't look like there's any point in peeling off to the right, but I am curious. There's hidden... Nope. Same deal here. Is there hidden goodies? Nope. Maybe we got a secret passageway we can use for avoiding horse death. By just not using horses and walking around in a secret passageway instead. Yeah, this isn't good for your breathing, I would think. Plague rats. Nice. Cool, I've got plague rats for my inventory now. Making the animals sick.
Yeah, looks cursed, alright.
Oh, oil.
Who's there? I see you over there. The game's up. There's poison in this mine.
Oh, poison. Oh, they're chasing. I'm chasing after the mysterious JG here.
God damn you! I'm getting out of here.
Fumes are choking you. Follow the stream out of the caves before you suffocate. Now. Well, I'm not allowed to take a health item because that's kind of what I was trying to do. This is where I was supposed to have gone. I saw it at first, but I thought I would try the other way.
Damn.
There's a dead guy we could search if I can just get far enough. See, this guy's got anti-poison. I'm sure he does. That's why he's dead. Got a gold nugget. Oh. I'm losing good guy points by searching these guys, though.
Where's this run off heading, huh?
Probably got a time limit on this of some kind. Shit, goddamn, get off your ass and jam. Alright, so I'm not real sure why I wasn't able to use these items before. Maybe I was just losing it and hitting the wrong buttons, but we'll take a little moonshine here.
Come on, come on.
You would think that would allow me to come back here and search more carefully. Because I won't get poisoned as quickly now that I've had moonshine. That's how that works, isn't it?
No.
Ah, I was hoping there'd be like a gold nugget or something over here. Nope, I went the right way the first time, and didn't look like there's a whole lot else to find. There's a brown rat I could have picked up. Suppose I could keep going this way. See if there's hidden gold here.
No.
Oh. Oh, why didn't I just go the right way the first time? Well, I did, but then I came back. So it's just a navigate the mine puzzle, I suppose. So I guess I'm just trying to... Oh, I guess I can't get all the way across. I gotta get down safely. It's about as safe as it's gonna be here. No, don't hop up. That's classic video game climbing. Just find places where the fall damage won't kill you in one shot, and so they found gold. Some group of guys found gold, and one of them decided to poison the rest to keep all the gold for himself because he got the gold fever, I suppose. And it's possible something is hidden over here. It is.
Damn it!
Oh, damn it! Let there be that. It's battle android troopers. Or bats. Oh, I suppose I could have picked up a bat. Oh, let me get a diseased, poisoned, dead bat in my pack here. It's a little brown bat. I don't know why I'm doing the compendium. I don't really care about this bat, unfortunately. It's just not a thing that I'm really all that interested in right now.
Hey, shoot! Shoot, get out of here! It ain't safe!
No playing swordsman over here. I guess now for the record, we know how to get back to this zone. And it's handy that our horse is waiting here for us.
Okay, boy. Let's go.
Thanks for not coming into the mine with me. That probably would have killed you. Can't abide the idea of you dying. I'd have to load state. Probably should have loaded state when my lovely horse died, but I figured I'd be able to get it back. I ran over at least one rabbit. That's good. Oh, looks like I got a twofer, and I'm not going back for either of them. Just murdering animals for no reason. That's the ways of mysterious JG in the Old West.
So up now.
Well, I guess now I'm going to be told what happened when Arthur explains to the townspeople. I'm not 100% clear on what's going on. Got a good idea.
I would save you. Yes. Said I would lead you out of the darkness. Yes, show us the light. I shall. I shall. But first, you have to mark your signs on this paper. It's
Oh, he's trying to buy the land from them.
Protect you on your journey.
Wow, that's kind of a jerk.
I hereby release, absolve, and indemnify the aforementioned Roanoke Fuel Company.
Stop reading. You didn't tell me you could read. What kind of trick you pulling now?
Oh, you're back. We
Same
thought
one
the
you've been
curse
pulling
had
for a
got
while
you.
now.
Nope, but he nearly did. Don't you go nowhere. I was down that old dig and I found this. Leaking
A
all
bat.
the way into
Oh, I
the
mean
lake.
poison.
You've been poisoned.
No, we were warned not to heed what you say.
Well, let him tell you then. What's this? It's nothing.
Well,
Nothing? Oh, then you want my...
you idiot. If you'd said anything else, you could still get out of this. Why wouldn't you say it could be poison? Poison that this guy brought here because he's a lying evil demon guy. No, you said the one thing that fucks you over.
I'm taking a drink.
You can't prove you got that out of the mine.
You've killed me. I'm poisoned. Poison now, is it?
Oh, it's just peed in the bottle, actually. I'm a trucker. Sometimes to save money, I just pee in a big old empty Diet Dr. Pepper bottle. I mean Diet Mountain Dew.
Into the cave system.
Sorry, I mean to mess up my peeing in bottles brand names here.
Spread. I was meant to get you all to go.
I don't know why I'm confessing it now.
It's taken me.
Oh, dear God, there's no arguing. It's clear as day. We're cursed.
Curse? What are you talking about?
Powerful forces have taken on this town.
It ain't spirits.
Well, unless you count poison as a spirit.
No, it is spirits. Spirits taken through a mining company. Brothers and sisters, we got some praying to do.
Don't pray. Do something. You'll die, or worse.
Thoughts and prayers, guys.
It's our curse. It's ours to deal with. Now the medicine man lifts some money. They just take it if you want it.
Otherwise, you wouldn't feel like you got some kind of gameplay reward for this. You'd hate to do it just to see the story unfold. Well, deep down in the mind, the secret of the curse is revealed. Bringing it to the light proves difficult. I said there's money. Oh, there it is. Fat stacks of cash. I shouldn't lose any, you know, what do you call it, nice guy points for this, because they told me to take it, and yep. So these guys poisoned the water, and they were being tricked into signing a liability waiver. But it wasn't necessary because they're too dumb to sue them anyway. That is basically my takeaway from this entire plot line. Oh well. Yep, rural folk sure are dumb. That is the message of Red Dead Redemption 2, at least this plot line. Thanks, Red Dead Redemption 2, for making us laugh about hillbillies again. Well, they do introduce Butcher Creek through a story mission that's obligatory, and they don't make you like them very much in that mission. So when you come here and try to help them, and they're just too ignorant to be helped,
Stay sharp.
crap. Barely reacted in time on that one. Battery level low. Come on, man. I just switched control. Whatever. I was about to make some smart. I was going to make some smart alecky political, like, "Wow, we're so much better than those people from Butcher Creek. They're in the flyover states. Let's all go to a Nancy Pelosi rally." But I get interrupted by the Pinkertons, and it's probably just as well.
Yeah.
Well. We spent this video resolving that whole storyline. I feel like we've accomplished something. We've got a long ride ahead of us to get to the next story plot point. If I can get there without my controller conking out, or get to the end of a 30-minute video without my controller conking out and be reasonably close to starting the next story mission, I'll feel pretty okay about this whole thing. And isn't that the whole point of Let's Playing, folks? To feel pretty okay.
Yeah.
I should have gotten a huge boost to my, you know, relationship meter with my horse here when I loaded state to avoid its death. Is that like a really fat, slow-moving rabbit that I almost ran over there, or was that a rock? Or perhaps Iran. Iraq and Iran.
Yeah.
Get some caffeine in me. I'm just feeling really lethargic. IRL. Coming up on the end of a long end of the year use or lose leave vacation and getting ready to go back to work tomorrow. It's, I don't know, it just puts you in a mood. Sometimes the longer you go without going to work, the harder it is that first day you're going back. Even though I'm going to have a short week this week. Oh, here you go. A little stranger danger to keep things interesting.
Want some help? Boy.
Well. Did I screw you up there, friend?
Hey, sir, could you help
I'll find your horse. Oh, thank goodness.
After all, I'm the reason it ran away because I interacted with you, I believe. Oof.
Okay.
They're really trying to make it so my horse goes off a cliff and all this. Come on back. I think this is how this is supposed to work.
Come on now.
Now we got some bad weather coming in, which may or may not be related to this little mini quest. Wasn't as bad as I was afraid of. When I saw that we were riding it up in the mountains, I figured another horse death coming.
Oh, this is really nice of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, accept my thanks as reward. I won't forget this.
Accept my thanks. Accept my thanks as a non-reward. So we got some points for that. Paragon points. We are, after all, Paragon Shepherd. Wouldn't have done to left that guy out in the mountains in the rain like this with no horse, though. Far on the mountain, lightning in the air, golden hills, and it's waiting for me there. Little Marshall Tucker band for you. Waiting for me there. I always liked the Marshall Tucker band. I am under the impression that I don't know. They're not one of those bands that's come out and gotten political. I would imagine if they did, they would be fairly right of center. But I've always really enjoyed their music. I'm trying to think what's their most famous song that you guys might know if you don't already know who they are. I'm just drawing a blank. I guess Heard It in the Love Song. Can't Be Wrong. Heard in the love song. Heard it in the love song. Heard it in the love song.
Easy now.
Can't be wrong. Well, we're in a fairly as someone who doesn't know how to ride horses, this is not a place where I would want to learn to ride horses, because it seems like it'd be a pretty easy place for things to go horribly wrong. You would need to trust your horse not to walk straight off a cliff, but that's not really something you get to do in Red Dead Redemption. Of course, it doesn't help that because of impatience and the size of the map, in Red Dead Redemption, you tend to be pushing your horse pretty hard in such a way where a real-life horse might actually make a misstep and go off a cliff if you're like... Oh, it's like some kind of super cow. If you're constantly putting the spurs to it. I didn't mean to do that, actually. Oh, well. What's this, like a mining camp?
Whoa.
Or a gang zone? Well, there is stuff that you can take here. I don't know if it's allowed. People might not be that happy if you just start taking stuff. Nobody really seems to be stopping me, though. That's how things work in real life, right? You go to, you just find a place, and it's not like locked up and guarded. You just take whatever you want until people try to stop you. You find a jewels and the treasure that came with it, Tasmaniac. I think that might be the extent of it for this zone. Yeah, whatever. I don't feel like hanging out at the campfire particularly. Although rest is probably not a bad idea for Arthur at this point. That could have been my permanent base. This evil permanent winter.
Hey there, mister.
This evil permanent winter. Just a little phrase. It's an episode of Sailor Moon from back when I was on Toonami. Some kind of translation glitch going on. There was a whole thing where Tuxedo Mask came in to rescue the Sailor Scouts in an episode that seemed to be intended to be zanier and less serious than average, even though that show generally is intended to be kind of zany. And for some reason, Sailor Moon like stopped and made fun of, like laughed at and didn't understand the silliness of Tuxedo Mask's speech when it really wasn't any sillier or than usual, since he's always kind of making speeches about, like, you know, homework is an important part of growing up, but this evil homework monster is not helping children to learn, or whatever the hell Tuxedo Mask would say. In this case, he just jumped in and it said, winter is a beautiful time, full of wonder, but your evil permanent winter, and for some reason, Sailor Moon was like, you sound like an idiot, what kind of dumb talk is that? When it was pretty much a pretty bog standard Tuxedo Mask speech. And that's what I'm thinking about as we ride towards the end of this video. Eventually, we're going to come to a we're in a whole new area here. Wapiti. You cannot use weapons in this area. Yeah, I was kind of wondering when the game was going to explain that. And apparently, it's not actually going to break it out and make it part of dialogue. But it is going to make it part of entering the zone. And it'll be a rule that will be in effect as we begin the next video. Alright guys, I'm the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Oh, sorry. Really gotta wake up here. But I hope you join me next time for more Red Dead Redemption. Thanks for watching. I'm vamping now because I'm not quite ready to cut off the recording software, and now I am. Bye-bye.